Foundation, which is now streaming on Apple TV Plus with new episodes every Friday. Congratulations on the huge debut. Foundation, it's already been picked up for a second season, which is massive, but more than that, and I cannot tell you what a seal of quality this is. It's Reggie Watts' favourite television show.
Wow.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, wow.
And he's not lying, because on Saturday night, we were out and we were driving in Reggie's car, and he said to me, have you watched Foundation? How much do you love it, Reg?
Oh, man, I think this is going to be controversial, but it's what Star Wars and Star Trek wishes it was.
Wow.
Fighting talk. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, tell us what the show's about and who you play.
Well, I play the Emperor of the Galaxy. Which is an absurd idea in like any case, but it takes place in the distant, distant future when mankind has moved off this planet and has kind of spread out through the entire Milky Way galaxy. And my emperor has cheated death and has held control over this vast territory by cloning himself. So at any given time, there is me, the sitting emperor, there's an emperor in training, and then there's the retired emperor, and the scene you just saw was a conversation between me and, well, myself, basically, because they're all the same man.
Now, there's so much interest in the show. From the announcement of the trailer, people online started calling you the Intergalactic Emperor Daddy. How does that feel? How do you feel when you hear that?
Used to that. I get used to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't know what that means, actually. I mean, what is an Emperor Galactic Daddy? You know.
Well, I think it could be the name of your construction company for building houses.
Wow.
Homes built by the Intergalactic Emperor Daddy. People would go for it. Yeah. If we're talking about huge series, Hailee, you're in a series that has caused a huge amount of interest. You're in Marvel's Hawkeye.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How stressful is it having to keep everything a secret about a show where there is such a level of interest?
It sucks.
Yeah.
It's so hard. Yeah, no, when when you're excited about something, you want to talk about it. The whole thing is like a very hush-hush lockdown. When I went to the lot for the first time, I didn't even have the job yet. I was simply just going to have a meeting. I mean, I went underground. I was like going through all of these like secret entrances. It was just the most wild thing. I felt so cool, and I didn't even have the job yet. It was just like that experience alone. I was like, I could walk away from this and be cool with it.
So, so you've both worked, this is the whole Marvel universe. What would happen, right? What would actually happen?
Oh, no.
If you told us...
I wouldn't dare find out.
But if you told us anything about the Hawkeye show now, what would happen? I'm not asking you to tell me. I'm saying what would... No, I'm not asking you to tell me. I'm saying what would they do? What would
I don't know.
You don't want to find out?
You don't want to know.
I
don't know.
Sounds like not a fun place to work. Can I be honest? It sounds... You're both
it's
now
not
terrified.
really like work. It's play. It's
is.
play.
It doesn't sound that playful when people are like, don't say anything!
No, it's definitely hard. Again, I have no idea what would happen. I really don't, and I don't want to know.
I would always just make a game of it. You know, you can play foxy with it. You know, that's the thing. It's like you just
like
make a game of like, no, you can't say. I can't say. I don't know. They don't, you know.
But can I share that thing you told me about it?
What? What?
The thing you told me in the break about it.
No, don't not. No.
Okay, I won't.
James.
I won't. Don't worry, I won't. I won't say it.
No. You almost gave me a heart attack. Stop.
I'm not saying anything.
Okay, fine. Stop.
I'm not going to say anything.
Oh my God.
I won't say a word.
This is the end of my career.
Lips sealed.
Great.
Reggie, do you have a question for our guest this evening?
Yeah, I guess if you were able to travel to any parallel world, meaning a different version of this world, or the past or the future, where would you imagine yourself wanting to exist or go?
Deep.
Ooh, a parallel world.
Wow.
I'm awfully happy with this one. you know, I think this is a really nice place to live, you know, Earth 2021. So I'd like it to look a lot like this, but maybe without COVID. I think I would make that wish. And people to be as fun, but a little more sensible, right? I think you know, people have gotten a little nuts.
As fun, but more sensible. I'm with you. I like this world you're creating.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm with it.
How do we get there?
Tell us.
I'll give you instructions afterwards, but in the meantime, those were correct answers.
They're absolutely correct. Please thank Hailee Steinfeld, Lee Pace, everybody. Coldplay are here when we come back.
I reach my mercy. I eat my first one, get on the next.